Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of Crafting Some Ambience. Welcome back, and thank you so much for returning to craft with me again. If you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Kerry, I'm from the UK, and I share my weekly crafts with our community here, and I hope you enjoy spending time creating some art with me. So for our next mini masterpiece, we're going to do mixed media again. So this first layer is going to be very simple, and we're going to have a go at a landscape inspired by Constable's Wain. So I'd like in this to get a bit more, at the very least, with buildings. I don't want it to look exactly like the Wain. I want it to be, I'm taking lessons from it and I'm creating my own. I don't know about people yet. We'll see. We shall see. So, background colours. I am still going for that pre-industrial revolution idyll that he's implying. So get that sky in. Get our background green. Need to wet that a little bit because I want it to be lighter in the background. In the background of the background. That's fun. And then I'm gonna have like an earthy area at the front. Smooth that off. Maybe add a weirdy bit of brown through it. A couple of shades brown actually. To make it look like ground, so to speak. And we've got to let that dry. So while I watch paint dry, I shall see you in a bit. Bye bye. Okie dokie. I promise you, I waited till it was dry. For a change. I've been really strict with myself. Okay, so we've got a sunny day sky. And you know what? It is a sunny day outside. To the point where I had to shut the curtains behind me because the sun was shining on the things and was going to blind you. I love it. I love it. So when I finish filming, I'm going to go and sit in the garden. And then we've got grass, and then we've got groundy foreground. So Constable did like like a house and a water wheel, and the hay Wain is the cart that the hay was on. So as usual, we're not doing 100% what they did. However, we are going to have a little experiment with some buildings. Going to try and get a brick cottage in first. Going to try and get different colours of bricks. Just so it looks a little more as you expect, kind of. Dabbing them in until we've got a house. Now I think we're just going to go wooden window frames. I'm not going to try and do lintels and things, because there are some miniature artists who can do such wonderful things, but I've got to get to that stage yet. I'm not at that stage yet where I can get so much detail in. I can, however, make sure that there's enough of the basics in that people look at it and go, yeah, I get it. And I'm not doing the exact kind of thatch roof either and things, because that wasn't really, even in the rural areas I visited as a child, that wasn't really where I was. So I'm going to initially paint what I know, because I've got a mental visual of it. And then as we learn and improve, we can carry on. Bit of a dirt path. Just a few little suggestions of little stones in the path. Then we're going to do a little bit of tufty grass on one side, because I'm going to try and go quite farmyardy. And you don't get grass just doing its own thing without some daisies and buttercups. Not round here anyway. Okie dokie. So then I think we shall do like a wooden barn, and I'm deliberately making the brush strokes so that it looks like planks. And a very old looking roof. And plenty of rough ground out the front, as if there's been tractors and animals and people with big boots going over it. Bit of a hedge. I'm going to do the suggestion of a few trees. Just very loosely moving the brush to make it either look almost like a green cloud or a more pointed, tapered shape, depending on what kind of tree you're looking for. Bit of trunks. And then mid-green around there. Because again, things going from the dark lighter and lighter. Little lines like the hedges that used to, I don't know if they still do with hedges or whether it's all fences nowadays, but there used to be fences, hedges, sorry, between fields. Birds. Wispy clouds, a little bit of definition. Get a bit of greenery in the front, make it a bit More interesting. Some more of the daisies. A few buttercups. I think a few wildflowers in this hedge, because a lot of farmers now are getting really into biodiversity, and we do a lot for the wildlife at our house. We have bug hotels and bird feeders, and we keep the bird feeders super clean because we know what it's like with illnesses and things at bird feeders, and we put water out for them, and we change the water, and it's rainwater, it's not chlorinated tap water or anything. And we've got a hedgehog house. So yeah, nature's really important to me. So, bit of a farmyard kind of rural idyll before the Industrial Revolution kind of scene. And it's a nice bright painting on a nice bright day. I feel like we're still quite blocky and rough, but we are improving and we are getting a bit more daring to try different things, and I think that's really cool. So I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you paint something nice for yourselves. I hope you look into artists that you enjoy. And thank you so much for watching and liking and subscribing. I really do have so much appreciation for all of you. I hope you have an amazing week, and I'd love to hear from you on the comments on the video, on the channel's socials, because I always love hearing your news and what you like and what you enjoy. Stay safe, stay kind, and have a crafty week, and I'll see you soon.